Hey everybody, so we made it back to Fright Fest. Well, I made it back to Fright Fest. Tom wasn't feeling well today, so it is up to me to show you around. So we're going to take a look today at some of the scare zones. Hopefully I'll get to the ones here in the daylight and then we'll get some shots at night. But I'm probably going to save the haunted houses for when Tom can come. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, so stay tuned. But let's go ahead and take a look at what is here. All right, just like on our sneak peek video from a couple of weeks ago, it's starting to rain again. But fortunately, with our Diamond Elite membership, we get to come back as many times as we want throughout Fright Fest. And this wristband that I got actually allows me access to all of the haunted houses as much as I want throughout Fright Fest. So you know I'm going to be coming back a lot. But here's a look at the map. There are 6 haunted attractions that we're going to experience. There are 6 scare zones, and then it looks like 4 different shows. The shows actually looks like they start running around 3:30, so if you're coming for Fright Fest, you know, you can still experience some of the free stuff. All the scare zones are free. You just have to get the wristband if you want to go into the haunted attractions. It looks like the shows are free as well. So there's a lot you can do, even if you just want to soak up the atmosphere and don't want to get the big scares in the haunted house. So just to give like a rundown of the haunted attractions, let's see, there's one called Evil Passage. This dark corridor leads to a modest room that holds a wicked secret. In the sunken place, your screams go unheard. In Alien Abduction, it's an all-new 6,000 square foot facility where evil aliens are living, working, and breeding. In Camp Slasher, Rain Burn Camp, better known as Camp Slasher, is open this Halloween, and campers will get lessons in dissection that you will never forget. In Madeline Mendoza's Casa de la Muerte, do you dare follow the trail of gore to uncover the mysteries of the blood-stained bride? In The Witch's Hollow, there's an unnatural force that controls all the woodlands. Do not be deceived by the tranquility of this place, for it was created to lure you to the Witch's Hollow. And lastly, there is ZX1, which the end of days is near. A deadly infection is rapidly wiping out mankind. Mutations are forming within the genes of the human race, causing everyone to be infected with a horrid abomination. Scary. Okay. In terms of monstertainment, I guess those are the shows. There is The Uprising, which is an evil army is stirring, and the tortured souls only answer one call to come out at once and terrify you all night long. Sounds like that's a roaming sort of thing. All right, in Dr. Fright's Dead Man's Party, Dr. Fright returns for another terrifying, twisted show and brings his entire crew of minions back from the dead. In Bad Bob the Bone Butcher, Deputy Leon P. Jones is in charge of the rotten coffin of Bad Bob. It's Old West slapstick slaughter when Bad Bob comes to life and has a bone to pick with Jones. In Demonatrix Unleashed, that sounds interesting, a band of deadly female demons lure you into this gripping show, literally as you rock out to heart-pumping hits. And in the free scare zones, the Promenade Theater, the Bayou Burial Ground, the Cannibal Carnival, the Bunker, Fear Riders, and the Revenge of Mariner's Cove. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, it looks like the graveyard has got some new scares. It looks like we've got a dead zombie bride over there on the hearse. I guess he is a crypt keeper type hearse driver. And then up on the hill there, it looks like some poor soul's getting buried. So let's go take a closer look. All right, here we are in Mariner's Cove. Now, if you remember from my sneak peek video, this was the one that was most decked out at the time. It's got all the skeleton pirates in it, and it looks like the fun is just about to start. It just officially hit 6:45, which is what time these scare zones officially open. 6:45 to park closed. So I don't see anybody yet, but I'm sure they are on their way. So let's take a look around and give it a good watch. It appears that I have misread the map. The scare zones actually start beginning at 6:45, but doesn't really exactly say when it officially actually starts. So we're going to go ahead and take another look around and see what we can see in some of the other scare zones. Hey, we have our first scare actor, and it looks like he is definitely part of Mariner's Cove, so I'm just going to do a little backtracking. Okay, it appears to have only been the one scare actor, so we'll come back a little bit later when maybe there are some more. Okay, they do appear to be coming from this direction, the direction I'm going, not the direction you're looking. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some more. It looks like the Cannibal Carnival is getting fleshed out with some creepy games. And it looks like I just missed a cannibal. Let's go back. There he is. Can we stalk him? Let's stalk the cannibal. All right, the cannibal's taking pictures. That's not scary. Let's move on. Looks like we found ourselves another cannibal. What has he done to this clown? Oh, this is a cool clown. Kind of frightening. We're about to head into the, what is this called? This one is the Fear Riders.
You heard me? You just ran me in the... Want to take a picture?
Looks like here we have some sort of very small walk-through cage maze.
What a day! Where is you at?
I'd like to point out right now how incomprehensible this map is. I mean, I should not have to look for an icon, look for coordinates to try and see what it is. There should just be some sort of indication as to what each of these haunted houses and fear zones are. We're passing back through Mariner's Cove. One problem with this park is it's not easy to do a loop. Seems like there's a lot of back and forthing. But let's see if we can at least track down another character. And I think we've found one ahead. The scare actors are out in full force. Let's go ahead and head back to that cemetery we looked at earlier. Apparently that is the, what is it called? The Bayou Burial Ground, which is a scare zone in itself. The map is a little hard to read. They don't label things very well, and particularly this one. It looks like the scare zone is located across the street from where it actually is. I don't know, but let's go ahead and look around this area and see if we can see some more.
Not really scared. I can't believe they scared. They screamed so loud.
We found the actual Bayou Burial Ground.
Hello, I work at Six Flags. My name is India. Come to Twisted Cyclone.
It looks like the Promenade Theater Scare Zone is the actual entranceway. I walked right past it when we walked in. Let's take another look and walk the red carpet.
Oh, Jesus.
That was kind of fun. I think the zombie ushers are a little camera shy. Nobody wanted the camera pointed anywhere near them. They'd start walking away. So let's go ahead and head out to, I think, what is the last scare zone. Right ahead we can see the scare zone. It is called the Bunker.
I'm too scared of. Man, we got little kids.
That was the last scare zone. That was probably my favorite too. It definitely had some of the most interesting decorations, and everybody was screaming. It was pretty cool. So the only thing now to do is wait till it gets a little bit darker and see what it looks like then. So I'm going to take a little break, grab a little dinner, and wait for the sun to go down.
You scared, bro? You not scared to climb behind you?
Nice to meet you.
Hello, everyone. This is Lafayette.
So that does it for day one of Fright Fest, opening night here at Six Flags over Georgia. Last thing I gotta do is the long walk back to the car, if I can find it. That's not me. So what did you think? Six Flags is definitely no Universal Studios, but it wasn't bad. There is a lot to do and a lot more to do. We only did the scare zones today. Hopefully on my next trip we'll do a haunted house or two, or maybe some of the entertainment. So stay tuned for more Six Flags videos, and I'll see you then. Till next time, guys, take care. Happy haunting.